Let's talk for a minute about one type of agency relationship here in Florida that might seem a bit confusing to an outsider. This is what's known as designated sales associate. And for them to be utilized in a property transaction, there are clear and specific requirements. Let's take a look at how it works. This representation is when two agents working under a single broker represent both the buyer and seller in a transaction. But the transaction must be a specific type. While this may seem similar to dual agency, it's not the same. Let's be very clear. Dual agency is illegal in Florida. For designated sales associate representation to be legal, the property transaction must not be a residential sale. Florida statutes define the phrase residential sale as, quote, the sale of improved residential property of 4 units or fewer, the sale of an improved residential property intended for use of 4 units or fewer, or the sale of agricultural property of 10 acres or fewer, end quote. A second requirement is that the buyer and seller in the transaction must have assets of $1 million or more and sign disclosures stating their assets meet this requirement. Designated sales associates owe their respective clients the same fiduciary duties as in a normal agency transaction. They work under strict confidentiality and are required to advocate exclusively for the party they represent. The broker may only advise the designated sales associates, not the buyer or the seller. This option can be seen as more convenient and simpler for those involved in high-value, non-residential deals, especially after a relationship has been formed between the client and the licensee.